back in the studio for like another week and a half. Gemini season, Taurus is on its way out. Retrograde's over. Eclipse season is over. We can kind of just, all of us, go direct. And Gemini energy is a great time to be doing that. So let's see what is in store for us with this Gemini season psychic reading. Hi, I'm Kim, your certified crazy lady. The certificate is back. I do psychic readings and make vlogs about my life as a psychic witch. If you don't hate any of those things, feel free to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Gemini season. Gemini. We're diving right in. What do we need to know for Gemini season? What do we need to know for the next while the sun is in Gemini? Ooh, I told you, it's a time. Big energy, big things happening. Oh yeah, lots of, wow, 2 aces, a chariot, boom, baby. Dang. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. All right, let's see what we got. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the 9 of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. We have Judgment. And we have the Chariot. I don't know why I made a weird bomb noise. That's just what came to me. Okay, let's see. Okay, you can kind of see that. There we go. Okay, alrighty. Ooh, Ace of Wands coming out of the gate with new power, new energy, new passion, new... It's like we're all little butterflies that we're all just in a cocoon at the beginning of, you know, retrograde and eclipses and Taurus season and everything. Itchy nose. Oh, that's awful. So we were all in our little cocoons, and then like eclipse season and retrograde started to really boil up toward the end, and we were all like, out of the cocoon. I don't like the cocoon anymore. I want to be free. I want to break free. They literally just sent me that. They send me songs a lot. You just need to get used to that. Anyway, we're all trying to burst out of our cocoons and like live our lives again. And we finally get to do that. We finally get to go forth and be in our new powers and our new energies and our newness and just free butterfly spirits flying everywhere. Gemini's an air sign, so like that makes sense. We're all just gonna really fly free. I'm hearing we're flying free. Oh, we're now, I believe I can fly is also kind of coming in. Yeah, anyway. Okay, and then we have the 9 of Cups. We have such an enjoyment of kind of everything that we just went through, right? And I don't know how, comment below if it was a ride for you, Taurus season, the last month. How has that gone? The last month and a half, like how has that gone for you? You know, how did April go? Okay, yeah. So I was on an airplane for the second eclipse. I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to make a vlog. It's not up yet, but it will be up here when it is up here and ready. But anyway, yeah. So here we have the 9 of Cups that is just really saying like, this is a nice time to, it's not about relaxing and taking a break from everything we've gone through. It's about enjoying the fact that we made it through and enjoying the new, right? Enjoying our new passion, our renewed, it's a renewed excitement and energy. I mean, renewed. We've been renewed and replenished, and we're, you know, the snake shedding its skin. I've had a lot of snake, so much snake energy lately. Still, like for the last couple months, that's just my power animal right now, and that's who we're dealing with, and that's great. Ace of Cups. We have here saying it's a lot of, emotionally we went through a lot. I can't really speak for everyone. I really went through it emotionally. I'll link my temple at Delphi. I always say every place wrong. Anyway, it threw me in, like, so like our relationships are on new footing. I'm hearing they're not better, they're on new footing. So it's on new footing. That is where they have stopped the statement. But I think that just means, you know, it's it's a going forward, high the chariot. Yeah, like lots of movement, lots of passionate movement and new energy movement, lots of new footings with our existing relationships, and there may be some new relationships for some of you coming in. Congratulations on finding love in this Gemini season. It's a great time to be doing that for sure. And then we have Judgment. So I think what Judgment is here to say, not I think, I can feel that Judgment is here to say we're excited about all the new, and we're excited about being excited, and we're excited about the movement that's happening and that will be happening, but don't disregard what happened. We have like kind of balance. Balance isn't right. It's more like, don't forget the lessons, okay? Like, you've had the boss fight. Don't just forget everything that you learned and forget all of your skill sets and things like that, right? Like you had the final boss battle. Now we're gonna like settle into a new life having done that. But don't forget how you got there. Don't forget the lessons learned. Don't, you pick up, just like in a video game, you have the final boss, and you to get there, you pick up a lot of new skills and a lot of new weapons and a lot of new experiences and wisdom and all of these things, right? You have to learn things, you have to complete things, and it's like, don't just disregard all that. Don't just say, oh, it's over. It's like, let's learn from that. This is still an opportunity to learn, and so it's very, very exciting, but keep that in mind, okay? Keep that, the lessons in mind, and the things that you've learned are not to be forgotten. The things that you've learned are to be retained going forward, okay? And use them with your new passions and your new personal power and things, and in your new relationships, and in the new way your existing relationships are now functioning, okay? But we can still be happy and celebrate that and find joy. And there's just a lot of moving and shaking that's going to be going on in this Gemini season. This is such a beautiful reading. I can't even tell you. My Taurus season was not. It was a mumbo jumbo of it's getting me uncomfortable, and it was. And do we want more tarot? I want to pull. We're going to pull from some Oracle now. Wisdom of the Oracle. I should have took it out of the box. I meant to take it out of the box because that box is stiff. Come here, Fran. Hey, Fran. I know you're upset with me because I haven't been reading from you very much. I know. Okay, so the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Just pull some cards, kind of see if we can get any more clarity on this. Not that I'm really feeling like we need it, but I just want to see if we can get any more details, like what lessons did we learn? What lessons do we need to carry with us? What can we expect? We know we can expect a lot of excitement and a lot of movement and a lot of things happening from us. It's not just things happening to us, it's things that we're initiating. It's things that we're doing. It's things that we're achieving and chasing down, and like it's happening now. It's like we've been thinking about it and we've been trying and we've been wanting, but it's happening. Sorry, there's a squirrel outside. I got distracted. She's cute though. All right. What details do we need to know about this Gemini season? Can you give us any details on Gemini season? Why? I always get the why card. Always. That's part of Judgment. I'm going to put that right under there because I want to pull some more. TikTok, move it, baby. I told you we're moving and shaking. Oh, look where we're coming from. Chaos and conflict. For sure. I am going to put you over there. I feel like everybody's kind of corresponding with somebody else. Let's see. What other details do we need? There they are. Okay. Deep knowing and building blocks. Yeah. Okay. We're this way. Yeah, we're this. Okay. Yeah. All right. Nope. This is making a lot of sense. Okay. That's funny. I kind of had it each like line up with the other. With one of us, like I just knew where they needed to be and what order we needed these in, and it makes a lot of sense. So when I mentioned that we need to So we're coming out of this chaos and conflict, right? We know that, we've talked about that. And it's like, we've come with a lot of knowledge that we get to just live in now. We get to live with this knowledge, okay? We get to revel in that. I've had revel, the word revel just come up so many times in the last couple weeks. Just, it's really a time to live in it and enjoy it and live it fully, okay? And we have the knowledge of how to do that, how to deal with our new passions, right? Like how to go forward in our relationships now that we've had the chaos and conflict, okay? Like this is saying that we have learned lessons. We have learned things, okay? And then with our relationships going forward, you really need to use any miscommunication, any lack of communication, any conflict, any spatting, any arguing, all of those things need to be used as building blocks going forward. It's not a time to sit in that and to sit in that uncomfortable. It's a time to use what you've learned from each other and build the future off of that. Okay, see, now the squirrel's back, but the reason it's distracting me is because I know she has a baby squirrel. It's the little squirrel nest outside my window, and oh, there's the baby. Dang it. If my camera setup weren't so finicky, I would turn it around and show you. But right there, newness, the new, right? So much, the movement, the changes, the everything happening. Your face is very cute. I need you to just stay tucked in though until I'm done so that I can just look at you in awe and enjoy it and revel in it. But I gotta finish this because this is really important. So we're gonna be using these building blocks, right? This is what you get when you have a psychic who has ADHD. Okay, it's fine. Okay, why? The why card came up. And I put it next to the judgment card because I think that this is the knowledge you need to take with you going forward. Here's your deep knowing, okay? Oops, keep a little bit of order, sister, thanks. Okay, so why, right? Why did what happen? Why did we react in the way we reacted? Okay, this definitely could be like a maybe start diving, and I know it means this for me, for sure. I've had it on my list forever, but now is the time, and I know that now is the time. Shadow work. We hate it. I hate it. Not interested, but like, it's time. Okay, TikTok, it's time. This is not the time to be waiting. We've got that with the Chariot here as well. This is the time to be moving. This is the time to be taking your new transformations and your new power and the newness in relationships and things. This is the time to do something about it. Do something about everything that happened over Taurus season, everything that, because the thing is it's like, and I feel like this may have come up in my Taurus reading, but it's like I remember a lot of like trust the uncomfortable, you know what I mean? Because like it's necessary and it's not necessarily negative and it's not bad. It's just uncomfortable, and I think that now is the time to take all that. I feel like I lost my train of thought with that, but we need to take that. We don't need to be uncomfortable anymore. It's time to step out of that. It's time to take what that uncomfortableness taught us, and the reason it was uncomfortable, and move it. Move your booty, okay? Into the new power. Be excited. We're all feeling excited. Like, run with that. Run with that, okay? Enjoy that. Build on it. Keep that. It's so much like momentum and so much excitement and so much just passion and just like flaming up everywhere, and like go. Don't sit on that. Don't sit on that for Gemini season. Gemini is an air sign. Air is moving. Air is decision making. Air is okay. We're going to use our brains to go forward because we've just been sitting and sulking. I have been. I really shouldn't say we have been. I say I have been. I feel like energetically a lot of people have just been going through it, and it's time to emerge. It's so time to emerge, okay? It's like, it's so new and exciting right now, and like, don't sleep on that. Don't sleep, like, take advantage of that, okay? It like, go with it. It's a time to go with it. It's a time to explore your new ideas. It's the time to explore, you know, the new footing that your relationship is on, the newfound happiness, the newfound conflict that there may be, and what you're going to do going forward. But like, it is a time to enjoy ourselves, and it is a time to make things happen. It's a time, all the things we've been thinking about doing and wanting to do, it's the time to start them now. Start. Two aces in here. Go, move it. And the Chariot, and TikTok, and building blocks. Okay? And it might get a little chaotic. I'm not saying it's going to be an organized time. I'm not saying that it's going to feel like you know exactly what you're doing and that you know all the steps. Like, that's not what the building blocks card is here to say. That it's here to say build, but it's not giving us blueprints. Okay? And so I say that because sometimes we kind of think, oh, it's new and exciting and it's right and it's the right time. That means it's going to come easy. And no, that just means it's the right time. Things can fall into place and things can align so that you're able to get the things done that you need to. But it's still going to take, it still is going to be a little, you know, but not in a stressful way, in an exciting way, but that can be scary. So don't panic, you know, don't, just roll with it. Roll, let the wind take you, okay? Let the Gemini air just you, especially in your relationships, do a lot more talking. Do a lot more talking with everyone, and not just the difficult conversations. Just talk a lot the way I'm talking right now. Just converse, laugh, enjoy the company of the people you enjoy, okay? Have a lot of conversations with people. Have a lot of the difficult conversations, but also have the conversations that you love, the deep conversations. You know what I mean? Deep knowing, right? Yeah, like have a lot of conversations with people and roll with this energy and enjoy all of the newness, all of the new and wonderful. I don't even need to pull from my crows, so they're gonna get mad if I do, but we're here anyway, and I want just one very next step because that's always what I like to leave you with if I can. But I just want to ask my crow babies what our very, very next step is. What is our very next step with this new Gemini season and all this new energy? What is our very next step? The very first thing we need to do from here on out. Ooh, oh man, that's 3 cards. Told you they were going to be mad. Okay, direction. Ooh, dominance. Yeah, and isolation. Oh, hi. I'm good at this. I'm good at this. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we had direction come up first, and then dominance, and then isolation is the order that my friends came here in. Let's see here. The isolation card is the one that's confusing me, so I'm just waiting for this to line itself up in me little head, in my pea brain. Like we're definitely in front of what we need to be in front of, if that makes sense. Okay, like you're standing at the path that we've been fighting to get to, and like it's time to switch roles. Okay, it's time to not be. I feel like my white balance got messed up. Sorry. Anyway, it probably didn't, and I'm just woohoo. She crazy. We know. So it's time to switch roles. It's time to stop being led by the events happening around us and to do the leading of our own lives. It's time to switch those roles. Okay, it's time to take a little control and to take our personal power back. Okay, that's what this is saying. And I think that isolation, because I was saying that to be having a lot of conversations with people, it is time to come out of isolation. It's time. It's the emergence from the cocoon. Okay. So our very next step here would be to take a step. We're in the right. Take the validation, first of all, that we are where we are supposed to be. It is time to move forward. It's time to move forward. It's time. It's time. Like it's time. That they're over and over in my head. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. The time is now. Tickety tock. It's time. So the very next step is to acknowledge that it is time, and to acknowledge that we need to step into our personal power and claim it immediately. That is your next step. Claim that power. Say it out loud. Say it to yourself. However you need to do that. Just, you know, tell yourself, because it is true, that I am powerful and it is my time and I'm going to make my life happen. That's what you need to be doing, okay? That is exactly what you need to be doing, and that's what I'm going to leave you with. I hope we all have a delightful Gemini season. I know that it's been a little bit of a rough go energetically for a lot of us lately. My heart is with you, and I'm just really excited for what is next for all of us. This is so great. If you made it this far into the reading, please consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. I do have a free email list in the description below. I do a psychic reading similar to this, but in an email with every full moon. It is free. It will always be free. You can join that down below. Thank you so much for being here. I really love you. And until we meet again, embrace your crazy.